so excited that we're starting this journey together. It really means a lot to me that you've decided to trust me with your help, and I want to welcome you to the practice. This first video is just a review, a refresher of all that information we went over in your reported findings. I find it useful to have some of the basic concepts down so you can understand what I'm doing on the table. There are two primary patterns that we're working on in the nervous system. The first one is flexion and extension. Most of us can see that when we're in this pattern, it brings up a certain emotion. What emotion do you see when you see this? And how about if I bring it to standing? Do you see a certain age, have a certain feeling? How about this one? The second one we're looking for in your spine is rotation and or lateral bending. If I put myself in rotation like this, is a certain emotion come up for you? Can you tell what I'm feeling? How about if I come up to standing? Is there a certain age associated with it? It's interesting that we think that the body holds tension patterns due to physical impact. But as we explored in your initial exam and in your reported findings, every time you come into your office, I'm looking at your body as a reflection of what's happening in your physical life, your emotional life, and your biochemical life. So this pattern, this flexion pattern, is a defensive pattern. What I'm doing is I'm bringing my fists up to fight or run, and I'm bringing my head forward to make the best decisions I can. What's happening? What's happening? How can I protect myself? This is also a problem for people who are on their phones a lot, or if something has happened emotionally through the day, I feel like getting into a fetal position and protecting myself. We're all accustomed to this. This is not new information. The second way that I defend myself is by rotating. I'm rotating because it protects, again, all of the abdominal viscera, your heart, your organs. It also allows for a better punch. So when you come into my office, I am watching how you walk in, I'm watching how you sit. I'm looking for places where you may or may not be in these postures. Similarly, if I'm like this, is there a certain emotion that comes to mind? Is there a certain expression? This is an extension pattern. So it's no secret to me when you lay on the table what might be being held in your body. Do I know if it's physical, emotional, or biochemical? I don't. That's where your feedback to me is really helpful. So when you come into the office and I say, what are you bringing to the table today? You can let me know, oh, Dr. Laura, I had a big party night. I drank a bunch of alcohol. I ate some bad food. My biochemical system is way off. So you might find more tension in my spine than normal. The other thing that people often want to know about is when I'm pulling down on your feet this way, that's this flexion pattern. Your nervous system attaches at the neck and in the sacrum, and it pulls all the way down the legs so we can see how much tension is this way and that way. When you're on the table, I invite you to feel your body. Notice how much tension is this way and that way, and then also this way, adduction, abduction. So there is the beginnings of what I'm doing with you on the table. I'm delighted to start this process with you. You will notice that there are also somatic practices. I can't even tell you how much better people do when they actually follow along with these videos. So please, I know sometimes it feels like it's been a long day. They're all about 5 minutes long. I think the longest one is 7 minutes. So please, I look forward to you opening up and discovering what you can do at home while I'm working with you one-on-one here in the office. Have a magical day, and I look forward to our journey together.